Okay, today we're finishing up section 8.3. So we're going to do 8.3c, graphing with slope-intercept form. So this is another way to graph instead of like before when we did the table. Okay, now we're going to use slope and y-intercept just like we learned last time. So remember that the m is your slope and your b is your y-intercept. That's the only two things you need to know in order to graph something. You need to know your slope and your y-intercept. If you know those two things, you can graph the linear equation. Okay, so let's look here. Okay, so our slope is 3, which is really what? 3 over 1. And our y-intercept, which is b, is 2. So that y-intercept, what that means is this is where the line crosses the y-axis. So you go to the y-axis and you count up to the 2 and you put a point. There's one of your points. It's the y-intercept. It's where it crosses. So from that point, you use the slope. So we go, just like before when you were finding the slope, now you're going to use the slope. And you're going to go up 3, or you can go down 3. You have to do 2 positive moves. So if our first positive move is up, 1, 2, 3, then we need to go to the right 1, and there's our point. Okay, so up 3 over 1. Now you can go up 3 again and over 1, up 3 again and over 1. You do not have to do this many points. You have to do 3 points. Okay, but this is the same as going down 3 and to the left 1. So you can go 1, 2, 3 into the left 1, and then 1, this is hard to see, into the left 1. Okay? And then you need to draw your line through. Again, you only need 3 points, but I'm just showing you. You could go up and to the right or down and to the left. Okay, depends on where your graph is. If you're about to go off the graph, I'd go the other way. But there you go. You've graphed the line. That's it. We're going to do some more examples. Okay, so here, our slope is negative 2/3, and our y-intercept is negative 5. Here's the key. That minus goes with it. Okay, it's like plus a negative 5. So you start at negative 5. 1, 2, 3, 4. Gosh, these are really not the best graphs to use. Negative 5. Okay, now it's negative 2/3. So any way you want to do it, you know it's going to be going this way. Nice, negative. So if you make one negative move, so down 2, then you need to make a positive move, right 3, and put a point. Okay, up 2, to the right 3. Okay, and draw a line. Woo, with arrows on the ends. Do not just connect the 3 points. Make sure they go all the way through. Okay, so remember that the 2 is up and down. Okay, so if you made one negative move, you need to make a positive move. Okay, one negative, one positive makes a negative slope. Okay, so what about this one over here, our third one? What is really in front of that x? There's really a 1. Okay, so your slope is 1 or 1 over 1. Okay, and your y-intercept is 4. Okay, so you're going to go to positive 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, and you're going to go up 1 to the right 1. Up 1 to the right 1. It's very small, which is the same as down 1 to the left 1. Okay, because this is the same as negative 1 over negative 1. If you go down 1 to the left 1 is the same as up 1 to the right 1. Okay, so what about this when it's y equals 3/4 x? So my slope is 3/4, but what's my y-intercept? Well, there's nothing there, which is the same as if you had plus 0. So that just means our y-intercept is 0 if there's nothing there. Okay, which means it's right here in the origin. So you put a point there. And then from there, this is positive, so we know it's going to look like this. We're going to go up 1, 2, 3, and to the right 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Which is the same as if you went down 3 and to the left 4. And put a line through it. Okay, that's the same thing. This is the same as -3 over -4. Okay. Now over here there are some where you're going to have to solve for y. You have to have it in the form of y equals mx plus b or it's not going to work. Okay. So when we look at this we want to solve for y. So we need to add our 2x. Okay, so it's 3y equals, I would put our 2x first, make sure your signs stay with it, okay, and then you're going to divide everything by 3. It's okay that that's a fraction because remember it's just the slope. It's not really a fraction. Plus 5. Okay, so now this is what we want. This is how we want it to look. Okay, it's solved for y. Our x is before our constant. So then we go up 5 because that's our y-intercept. So our slope is 2/3. Our y-intercept is 5. So we start at 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, and it's positive, so we know it's going to look like this. We're going to go up 2 to the right 3. 1, 2, 3, which is the same as down 2 to the left. 1, 2, 3. Okay, you have to do 3 points. Okay, so you have to solve for y first on some of them. Okay, so on this one, again, we need to solve for y. This one only has one step, though. We want y by itself, so we add 2x. Y equals 2x plus 6. If this had been a positive 2x and we were subtracting 2x, then this would be a negative 2x right here. So our slope is 2. Our y-intercept is 6. This is really what? 2 over 1. Okay, so we're going to start at 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And then we're going to go up 2 to the right 1, which is the same as down 2 to the left 1. Okay, you only have to do 3 points. You can do more if you'd like. Alright, now, over here, these are our special. Okay, so remember here, y equals 4. It means there's no x. Okay, so this right away, remember we say this is a line that goes through, this means our y-intercept is 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. And it goes through the y-axis. Whoops. So it's horizontal. And then we take our x1, x equals -3. There is no y-intercept, okay? But this is at -3. 1, 2, 3 on the x-axis, and it is a vertical line, okay? X equals -3. Okay, so this one goes with that one. This one goes with that one. These are ones you just kind of got to know. Alright, here's a little comic. Well, it's not a comic, but it's just kind of funny.